Hello. I would like to introduce you guys to this book, Natural Therapies. I got it from my sister when she left. I'm not actually sure how much she read of it, but if you guys have heard the term God shot, I feel like this was a God shot because it looks like a really boring book. It's just very technical and I don't even know why I started reading it, but I did. I committed to it, and there was this part I was actually looking for something else to tell you guys about, but while searching for it, I actually found this really great section on toxemia. And this book is about health from the perspective of naturopathy. And so this chapter is chapter 7, Toxaemia, the Modern Day Plague. And I would like to just give you a brief overview of a few points, pollutants in the 21st century. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, and now I will read. Food additives including colorings, flavorings, preservatives, bleach, I don't know if I can do this. Okay, I'll just read it. Bleaches, emulsifiers, and stabilizers. Air pollution from fluorocarbons, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, and lead in the atmosphere. Water pollution from nitrates, chlorine, hydrofluoric acid, lime, and insecticides. Earth pollution from heavy metals used in industry and farming such as mercury, and from superphosphates and insecticides. And the last one is electromagnetic pollution from high tension overhead wires and from many technological developments used in industry and the home. So this jumped out to me, and I wanted to talk about this because a lot of the things that I look out for and address when I'm thinking about food, water, and things that I look for to buy, these are things that I take into consideration. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you've noticed that I'll mention that the product does not have artificial colorings. It doesn't have artificial flavors, and that includes natural flavors, quote unquote, because these can be from sources that you wouldn't choose to put into your body. Preservatives, bleaches, emulsifiers, and stabilizers. So all of these additives, which are really common in, let's say, a product you just pull off the shelf, such as a loaf of bread, any food in the bakery department. Just look at the back of your cinnamon rolls or the croissants or the cookies. Take a look at those ingredient lists, and they're like longer than this page. It's just additives and stabilizers, grain bleaches, flavorings, and all those things are actually toxins that have to be processed by your body. And when you have an overload of these toxins, you'll feel fatigue, you'll feel irritability, you'll have weight gain. And actually, one thing that a lot of people don't know is that putting on fat is actually a survival tactic of the body to take the toxins away from your vital organs. So things that it can't process and eliminate in a timely manner, it will actually distribute to the outside of your body in the form of fat, or kind of like encased in fat, to deal with later, so that it is not actually right at the moment affecting your organs. So if you are putting on weight and you can't get rid of it, you might want to think about what are the additives that are actually in your food. Because you could be exercising all you want, but you might not actually lose a significant amount of weight except for water weight because you aren't eating a clean diet. Air pollution, and it talks about a few different things. I actually have, over here, my really cool air purifier. It's a Koei, and my little, okay, this is my little friend. It's a color changing light. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And this tube of toothpaste to cover these lights that do not turn off, so when I go to sleep. Okay, so that was really cool. Anyway, things will build up in the inside air environment, and a lot of people think that the inside air is cleaner than the outside air because the outside air has pollen and pollution and whatever, heavy metals that are falling out of the sky. But actually, all the things that are in the outside air get inside your home and just accumulate and just swirl around and build up. So it is actually like exponentially more toxic. So that's why you need to get a inside air filter that has a HEPA filter, and please don't ask me what that means right now because I don't have it memorized, but this will help to filter out harmful like chemicals from, let's say, cleaners or air pollutants, things that get filtered like to a certain microscopic size will get filtered through the air purifier. And another useful thing is something like, hang on, let's see, there we go, a plant. And my plant is very decoratively placed on a box. Indoor plants are great for filtering out toxins. These plants will filter out things like bleach. It'll filter out bleach from the air. Man, pop quiz. I definitely just did not set myself up for success here. I didn't research it, but if you research indoor plants, you will see all the amazing things that it'll filter out of your air that are toxic to your body. Okay. Water pollution. I'm not sure how many people are still drinking tap water. It's definitely not a good idea. It's filled with heavy metals, bleach, fluoride, and, old pharmaceuticals that don't get filtered out. Bacteria. You'll find probably, I don't know, there might be like parasites. So depending on where you live. Anyway, I get water filtered from Whole Foods, and it's alkaline water. So it is super duper filtered. And one of the cool things that machines like that, it goes through an ultraviolet filter. So this ultraviolet light actually is cleaner like the sun, and it sterilizes the water kind of. And then the alkaline water has minerals added to it to make it alkaline, and good for your body for if you need to be alkalized, which I do. So, okay, earth pollution. Oh wait, one more thing about water. If you're getting filtered water, there's a conflicting school of thought on if you want to get distilled water or not. Distilled water is H2O with absolutely everything taken out of it. And it's super clean and whatever. But the only thing is it doesn't have minerals or anything in it. There isn't sodium, nothing necessary that your body needs that it would naturally obtain from a natural source of water, like from a spring. And the detriment to that is over time, after ingesting this distilled water, the water is naturally carrying things. So while it's going through your body, it'll actually be pulling and taking minerals and sodium out of your system, and you'll actually be excreting that through your urine. So that's one thing to keep in mind. As a cleanse, I'm sure it's good for like if you're doing like a heavy metal detox or something like that. Certain illnesses, they recommend it. Or if you're like starting, if you are making your own like an elixir and you want to start from the purest source, then yeah, you could use distilled water. But I'm just saying, like, don't drink it like a bottle of water. And then oh yeah, you gotta be careful with like you know, those little water filters that you stick on your tap or that you get out of your fridge, or like a Brita filter, you know, like that. I'm like showing you an image of my hand. The plastic container that you hold with your hand. Those filters are not very great. They'll only take out like basically a few big particle contaminants and the taste of bleach. So it's not really doing that much for you. And okay, that's my spiel on water. Earth pollution from heavy metal used in industry and farming, such as mercury, superphosphates, and insecticides. Unfortunately, the earth is polluted and you will be getting that into your body. So one good thing to think about if you want to detox from these things is chlorophyll or super green things will help you detox heavy metals from your body. If you are into like pineal gland stuff, I'm sure you're familiar with the cilantro. It actually decalcifies your pineal gland, but like I guess if you want like a whole body detox from heavy metals, chlorella, spirulina, super potent greens like that will detox them out of you. And things like seaweed actually absorb radiation trapped in your body. And so it's like a sponge, right? And it'll suck up the radiation and just, you know, you'll expel it through your you know, your hard waste. Okay, electromagnetic pollution, and this is, I guess, kind of controversial. Electromagnetic pollution was a hot topic, I think, a couple years ago when people were discussing oh man, it's escaped my head. Things that give off electric energy, EMF, I know this one, electromagnetic frequency. So different electronics emit different levels of EMF. It's radiation, actually. So all these things you're carrying around, all this technology, you're actually being exposed to different degrees of radiation that your body is having to process, and it will actually affect your body like a toxin. So if you have a lot of electronics in your house, if you got Bluetooth going on, like 50 different things all around you all the time, that's actually like attacking your body, and your body has to fight it off, and it will tire you out. Your immune system is being taxed. So when they say like electronics detox, you're actually detoxing from the radiation of electronics. So one thing that I got used to doing, somebody recommended that I put my phone on to airplane mode if it's anywhere too close to my body for too long a period of time. So if you know me, I like to put my phone on airplane mode when I'm going on a walk or if I'm going on a hike. If I have I do deliveries, so if I've been working and I'm like gonna take my phone into the store not working, I'll put it on airplane mode just to kind of give my body a break from the phone radiation. And I put it on airplane mode when I go to sleep. You want to make sure that you know, if you want to have a sound sleep, then you'll turn off your Wi-Fi before you go to bed. A lot of people like to have their routers on just all the time, and it's not necessary. And it's actually causing distress to your body. And if you want to actually get into a deep, relaxing, restful sleep, one way that you could augment that is to just turn off your Wi-Fi router. Make sure that your computer is all the way, turned off and shut down. Things like that. Just make sure that you have minimal amount of electronics going. If you're having a really hard time sleeping or something like that, you could try that. So, okay, I think we've talked enough about electromagnetic pollution, and I feel like that's a pretty good beginning on natural therapies. We will get into something else when I find it again. And I hope you have a great night or a morning or a day. And I hope this information was useful, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.